day 16. I slowly opened my eyes, unsure if I was in reality or a dream. What time is it? Why are my eyes so blurry? I rubbed my eyes, got up, and checked the clock. To my surprise, it was already late at night. No way! How long was I asleep? My head hurt violently, maybe from oversleeping? I took some supplements and crawled back into bed. I feel like I could sleep forever. I couldn't bring myself to move, and as I curled up in the blanket, I grew sleepy once again. I should be training or strategizing or doing anything other than this. Exhaustion won out, and I couldn't find the will to do anything. In the end, I didn't leave my room at all, and fell back into a deep sleep. What is wrong with me? And so day 16 at Last Defense Academy passed without anything happening at all. I think. What? What was that? A sudden forceful impact connected with the back of my head. Have I been murdered? Where am I? My head ached so badly I thought it would split in two. I realized I wasn't in bed. I'd fallen on the cold, hard ground.
What happened?
Is this the biolab? I gritted my teeth through the pain and opened my eyes. The blurry sight before me was clearly not my room. Is this the biolab? It had that distinct medical smell and the familiar lights used for surgery. I was sure of it. But what the hell am I doing here? I was sleeping in my room! Gripping my throbbing head, I slowly got up. I need to figure out what happened. Just then, I sensed someone by the operating table. I strained my eyes and saw...
Hiruko!
What's going on here? A few feet away, Hiruko had fallen on her backside in front of the operating table. Did we get into a fight? Huh?
Hiruko, what are you doing here?
Her expression looked immensely pained, and in front of her... Who the... What? Was someone standing over her, holding a rumbling power saw?
Who are you?
They were wearing something that looked like a diving suit, their face hidden under their helmet. I immediately knew what was happening as they slowly approached Hiruko. No, she's going to die! I moved before I could even think. I ran toward the strange figure. Thud. I rammed the person holding the power saw with my entire body. They staggered for a moment, but quickly regained their footing. Stay down! I grabbed at them again, trying to get them to drop their weapon. But they were holding on tight, leading to a tug of war between us. Let it go! Drop it! I couldn't move too dexterously while I was dodging the blade. And eventually they backed me up near the window. No, they'll kill me! Do or die. Ah! The moment we reversed positions, I grabbed them and tackled them as hard as I could. The glass of the window shattered explosively. The two of us fell to the ground, still locked in a grapple. What did I just tackle them into, though? My chest ached as if it had been crushed. I couldn't breathe properly. But I still got myself on my feet and glanced around. They were right practically within arm's reach. They silently grabbed the power saw and began to draw closer to me. I need to run or they'll kill me. I ran at full speed in the darkness. Who are they? Why are they doing this? I was clueless, drenched in horrible, uneasy sweat. Run, run, run! Where? If I run inside the school, someone else might get hurt. Glancing back at the shadowy figure closing in on me, all I could do was keep running. Eventually I ended up at... Finally stopped, my path blocked by the raging flames. Damn it, where do I run to? I turned on my heel and... the violently spinning blade of the power saw was slowly getting closer. I tried to back away, but the flames licked at my back. There's nowhere to run. Is this it? They raised the power saw, staring at me like they were locking on to their target, and viciously swung it down. What did I? The blade was coming right at me, so I... What do I do? Take action. Kick or dodge? And probably one of these leads to me dying immediately. And dodge is what seems more sensible immediately. However, I think that's exactly why you don't dodge here. You kick the attacker, they aren't going to be expecting a counterattack. And if we get the kick off properly, then we stagger them and gain the advantage. Like, we can't just keep running and dodging forever. We need to go on the offensive. I'm confident in this decision. It's my future. Keeping the attacker in sight, I adjusted my balance. There we go! I let my momentum carry me forward and kicked their leg as hard as I could. They were not expecting that.
Caught you like that.
The figure in the suit lurched and fell, the power saw clattering to the ground.
There.
I didn't waste any time. I grabbed the weapon and brandished it in front of me.
Now it's my turn.
I raised the deadly spinning blades and brought them down on my attacker. Only for them to dodge out of the way at the last second.
You won't get away.
They're sprinting away in the opposite direction now. I tightened my grip on the power saw and ran after them. I couldn't afford to let them escape. If I took my eyes off them for even a second, they'd melt into the darkness and I'd be at their mercy again.
I won't let that happen.
The power saw was weighing me down, though. I'd never catch up like this. There's only one thing to do. Whoever this person was, I had to stop them. I tossed the power saw into a nearby bush and broke into a sprint. My chest was tight from how hard I was pushing myself. My legs were so tired they were practically numb. But I didn't stop. I couldn't give up now. I cleared my mind and ran. Little by little, I was catching up to my quarry. A few feet more, and I'd be right on top of them.
Huh? Where did they go?
What do you mean, where did they go? They're right there. Then I saw them. They're running toward the academy's main entrance with a sense of definite purpose. That's not good. Put on a last desperate burst of speed, but it wasn't enough. They got ahead of me and made it through the doorway. Damn it, no! In the darkness, I hadn't noticed where they were going until it was too late. Now, thanks to my carelessness, the school's safety has been compromised. Right, all hands on deck. I have to hurry. I ran into the school, following the strange figure's footsteps. I hadn't given up on catching them yet. The person in the black suit continued to run around the school. They moved confidently, almost like they already knew their way around. Just where are you going, anyway? I was still having trouble closing the distance between us. Then they turned a corner and I lost sight of them. Where did they go? No one answered my question. Only sound in the lonely hollow was my own voice echoing. They can't have gone far. I need to keep this up or else they'll escape completely. Defense room, maybe? Classroom? I checked every hallway, every classroom, every locker I could find, but the mystery assailant wasn't in any of them. They'd probably used the cover of darkness to slip out of the school unnoticed. That, or they were still lying in wait somewhere. I continued my systematic search until I arrived at the boys' bathroom on the second floor. The window was wide open and there were muddy footprints all around it. They must have escaped through here. That's the only thing that makes sense. Who in the world was that? More importantly, is Hiriko okay? What about the others? I turned to leave and go check. But all of a sudden, I felt like the inside of my head was getting turned inside out. And then Oh, no. Don't you collapse. Don't you collapse on me. Come on, attack me. I blacked out abruptly and completely, as if a plug had been pulled somewhere in my mind. So the situation's spiraling a bit. Day 17.
Up and Adam troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 17th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy!
I'm in my who brought me here? My consciousness slowly but surely drifted back from the dark depths it had fallen into. I opened my eyes and found myself looking up at a familiar ceiling. It's my room. I remember now. Last night, Hiroko was attacked by someone in a weird suit in the biolab. Just after the attack, but I lost them. Then I blacked out. Wait a minute. If I passed out, how did I get back here? I don't remember a thing. Did someone carry me here? I come to think of it. Hiroko, is she okay? Did anyone else get attacked? I reflexively sprang out of bed, but then... Ow! When I tried to move, a sharp pain shot through my entire body. I guess I did push myself pretty hard last night. I even jumped out of a second-floor window. I don't think I broke any bones, but it still hurts. Looking in the mirror, I was covered in cuts and bruises. It was no wonder moving around hurt so much. Even so, I couldn't just stay put and recuperate. There were too many questions that needed answering. I fought through the pain and made my way to the cafeteria. Where's her? Oh, she's here. Okay. Everyone's here? Okay. Arriving in the cafeteria, I did a quick head count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 13, and me makes 14. We're all here. Even Hiroko, the one I'd been the most worried about, looked fine. Seeing them all there, eating breakfast like nothing was wrong, I heaved a sigh of relief. Thank goodness everyone's okay.
Hey!
Morning, Takumi. What's the matter? You look all out of breath. Well, Wait, don't you guys know what happened last night? Didn't Hiroko tell you? Something happened last night? Did they really not know? How could they not have noticed all the running around and glass breaking? Unless it could have been a dream? Moko, can you get everyone together for me when breakfast is over? You seem really serious about this. Alright, leave it to me. In the meantime, you should eat too, and try to relax a little, okay, hon? Sure, thank you. I left the rest to Moko and tried not to panic as I wolfed down some food. A little later, everyone gathered around a table at Moko's prompting. Is this going to take long? I think I'm heading for a sugar crash. Well, it couldn't have been a dream. I'm still wounded. That's what you get for putting a ton of chocolate and ice cream on top of your donburi. You wanted to talk to us about something, Takumi? Yeah, it's about last night. I got right into it and began explaining what happened, but something wasn't right. Hey, where's Hiroko? Wasn't she here a moment ago?
Hey!
Oh yeah, she said she wasn't feeling well, so she went back to her room. Huh? Being around a disgusting tardigrade? It's the water bears, the tardigrade or something. Like May Primate or Queasy. That could be a problem. Without her, I can't. What? Can't get off? Do you get bored of harassing Nozomi and found another girl to set your grubby little hands on? How many innocent maidens will you corrupt before you're satisfied? How indecent, and yet how intriguing. I demand you tell me more. What are you guys talking about? Anyway, that's all the points. I'd prefer to have Hiroko around so she can back up my story, but I can't exactly go and drag her back here. There's nothing I can do about it. I'll just have to do the best I can on my own. Alright, it's a long story, but here it goes. I recounted the events of the previous night, so far as my memory of them would allow. Naturally, I started with the strange figure who attacked Haruka with a power saw. From there, I talked about how we both jumped out of the biolab window, me chasing the attacker after they lost their weapon, only for me to lose sight of them. The others listened in open-mouthed amazement. They probably didn't know whether to believe me or write the whole thing off as a fever dream. That just about covers it. Are you serious? All that really happened last night? Hold on, I need a minute to take all this in. My brain kind of short-circuited after you brought in the maniac with the power saw. I don't get what's going on either. That's why I wanted Haruko here so she could fill us in. Damn, how the hell did none of the rest of us realize all that was going down? The biolab's walls have surprisingly good soundproofing for some reason. You did a good job making it through this ordeal alive, Mr. Samino. Yeah, you're a total champ, Takumi. It's kind of scary, though. Just imagine what might have happened to Haruko if you hadn't been there. Even if this maniac had made mincemeat out of her, we could have just fed it into the revive-o-matic to bring her back. Don't talk about her like she's a sausage filling. Besides, there's a limit to what the machines can do. But what were you doing in the biolab at that hour, Takumi? How can you not remember? I can only assume you're drugged or sleepwalking. If you're not making all this up, that is. What, you think I'm the one who attacked Haruko? I'm just speaking hypothetically. Honestly, I don't see how attacking our teammates would benefit you, so I'm not entertaining the idea too seriously. We won't be able to say anything for sure until we get Haruko's side of the story. Maybe it was some kind of shape-shifting enemy? I mean, there's no one else in the school apart from us. No, the alarm would have gone off if that was it. And the invaders always show up in huge swarms, not one at a time. Then does that mean the attacker was one of us? No, that can't be. But we've already been getting threats. What if even more freaky stuff starts happening after this? Just like that, the whole room seemed to frost over. Everybody looked uneasy. Hold on a minute. I didn't mean to make it sound like that. But now the possibility's out there. We can't deny it, not unless we all have a solid alibis or if we catch the real maniac. So there really is a traitor among us. There is always only one truth, which means, who was it exactly? This isn't good. At this rate, everyone's going to start getting paranoid. What can I say to calm them down? But before I could think of anything... Darumi, what's that look? Darumi? Darumi, who had been silent throughout the conversation, suddenly began to tremble all over. Oh. No, Darumi, games have, like, rules and stuff, okay? This is just some maniac running around with a saw, alright? It's kind of distinct. There's a murderer in our midst, and a story serial killer. This is the kind of twist I've been waiting for. It was like a dam had suddenly burst. Darumi's deranged laughter filled the room. A serial killer hiding in a group of students? Only someone with a severely unsound mind would come up with something like that. Threatening messages, serial killers, power saw maniacs, I can't take this! This is so cool, let's go crazy and start killing each other! Maybe we should let Miss Amiya handle the killer. You know, fight fire with fire, or in this case, maniac with maniac. If we need a sacrifice, I'll volunteer, but I might be so useless even the killer won't waste time on me. So we're just assuming all this stuff about a killer is true now? I can't keep up. Guys, please, let's not get paranoid. But from now on, if you have to walk around alone at night, be careful. Might be a good idea to keep our infusers with us too. Then we'll be ready to fight back if the killer tries anything. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm gonna go see what I can do at fixing the biolab window. It'll be a good chance to investigate the scene too. Thanks, sorry for the trouble. I'll go see how Haruko's doing. I'll let you guys know if I find out anything new. Everyone nodded in agreement and the meeting broke up. Hello, Joshua. Welcome to the stream. I'm doing fine. Well, mostly fine. We did just have a murderer try to kill someone, so, you know. A normal day 17, I guess. 16, well, at the time. Alright, first of all, I need to talk to Hiriko. She said she's not feeling well, but hopefully it's something serious. Just as I was about to leave the cafeteria. Darumi, what do you want?
Huh?
Darumi, you're still here? Seems like that diary was the real deal after all, huh? Don't worry, Takumi, I won't say a thing. It's our little secret. Laughing creepily to herself, Darumi skipped out of the cafeteria. Hadn't mentioned that old diary to anyone either. It wasn't exactly a credible source, and I didn't want to risk making everyone even more paranoid. Am I familiar with Danganronpa? Yeah, I've played all 3 main games.
Ah.
Anyway, I really need to go talk to Hiriko. Yeah, that was what I was streaming in large part before this. I pulled myself together and made my way to the dorm rooms on the roof. Yeah, Darumi wants to be in a Danganronpa game, I think.
Huh?
No good, huh? I rang Hiriko's doorbell, but there was no reply. It didn't sound like anyone was moving around inside either. I was reaching toward the bell to ring again, but thought better of it. She's probably sleeping. I'd feel bad for disturbing her. After the events of last night, I was still pretty worried, but I decided to leave Hiriko be for now.
Ah.
I'll ask her later. I've still got plenty to do in the meantime. Reluctantly, I turned away and left to attend to other matters. I should probably go to the biolab. I already knew where my next stop was going to be. This is where I chased the killer around last night. Hope it wasn't Darumi in that outfit last night. It's definitely a distinct possibility. The weird thing though is like she wants to be in a killing game or whatever, but she never made any moves like that in the original timeline, which makes me think it to be unlikely for her to just do that now. Alright, at the time it had been too dark for me to make out very much, but I had a general idea of where to go.
Huh?
Have I heard of Your Turn to Die? I think I've heard of that before. I don't really know anything about it, though. It should be right around here. I began to rummage around in the grass and shrubs, searching for something I'd left behind last night. Saw. It took me a while, but I eventually found it. Okay, so basically, like, all this physical evidence. What went down last night really happened. It wasn't just some crazy dream or something.
Ah.
Here it is. This is what I'd been looking for. The power saw I'd taken from the killer and thrown into the bushes during our chase. I can't just leave this lying around here. I'd better put it somewhere safe. Hefting up the power saw, I carried it back to the school. I wonder if there's any way we could figure out where it was sourced from. Okay, it should be good here for now. The metal shop seemed like as good a hiding place as any. It was already full of guns and landmines and other lethal-looking objects. So what's another one to add on to the pile? I just realized, are those like literal like missiles and bombs on the left side of the screen? Crazy. I set the power saw down in a corner of the room and stared at it for a moment. Up close, these blades look even bigger and more deadly. I'm glad I didn't get hit. Whoever that had been brandishing this at me and Hiriko, they were definitely out to kill us. But why? What motive could they have possibly had? I should probably go over the whole incident again. I'll tell the others I've stashed the power saw in here next time we're all together. Closing the metal shop door behind me, I left and went back to my room. Sounds interesting. Back in my room, I collapsed onto my bed, exhausted. Looking at the clock, I realized half the day was gone already. I knew how to be using this downtime wisely to prepare for our next battle, but I just couldn't motivate myself to do any of that today. I still have 3 major mysteries to solve. The first was what had happened last night. What was I doing in the biolab with no memory of how I got there? Why was Hiriko being attacked? The second was the person in the strange black suit. I had no idea who they were, what they were doing here, or why. And then the third, my gaze slowly traveled to my desk. I hadn't looked at that strange diary again since putting it away. It couldn't be. Could it? I got up from my bed, opened the desk drawer, and took out the old notebook. This thing still creeps me out. What kind of deranged person had written these illegible words and scribbled this picture of the killer? Looking at it gave me a weird, sickly feeling inside, like I was being drawn into the madness of the page. That was the signal that the killing game was about to begin. And now we're all going to...
Die, 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 die.
Darumi's crazed words welled up in the back of my mind. Are the threatening messages and this diary really connected somehow? I wanted to dismiss it all as a meaningless series of pranks, but I still had doubts I couldn't quite dismiss. Those seeds of suspicion were starting to grow, threatening to choke me from the inside. Day 18.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 18th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy!
It's surprising how there's still so many mysteries, even on the second playthrough.
Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy!
And I still think we're doing okay, right? It's like, things are spiraling a bit, but it's day 18, we still have everyone alive. And aside from the guy that we explicitly murdered ourselves, and Siri, but, you know. Someone tells you Siri might die early almost in every... I don't know. He just doesn't seem to stick around very much. Anyways. Like, narratively, too, I kind of feel like he almost has to die early in almost every path, just because it gives us more autonomy, you know? As narratively speaking. It's the same reason you have to have the mentor character die early on in, like, a movie, you know? Anyways, I woke up to the usual morning announcement and slowly got out of bed. I didn't get a chance to talk to Haruko yesterday. I'll have to track her down today at some point. But first, I should go to the cafeteria. I need to tell the others about the power saw. When I arrived, everyone was already there. Everyone except Haruko. I waited and waited, but she didn't show. In the end, I told the rest of the team that I'd stashed the power saw in the metal shop for now and left. Gotta talk to Haruko. What's her deal? I feel a little calmer in here. I needed a change of scenery and found myself visiting the leisure lounge.
Huh?
There's no one here. That's too bad. I was in the mood to talk to someone. I wasn't really sure what to do, so I sat on a chair by the side of the pool and gazed at the water for a while. Suddenly, I got an unpleasant, twisty feeling in my stomach. Why am I just here randomly? This is a weird place to just randomly show up at. I do a playthrough of any Danganronpa fan games. I wouldn't rule it out. Not something I'm necessarily rushing to. I'd probably not do any of the games that aren't finished yet, though, just because, you know, they have a tendency to just kind of sputter out before they end up actually getting completed, so. Yes, why am I so hungry? I just ate a few minutes ago. What's going on with my stomach? My appetite seems to come and go a lot lately. I reached out for a bottle of water in hopes of quelling my hunger pangs. And as I did... Haruko! Exactly what I wanted to see! You don't need to look that surprised. The pool's a good place to be. Oh. Haruko. Surprised, troubled expression crossed her face. She must not have expected to find me here. Why are you acting so cold? I thought I'd finally get to talk to her, but as soon as she saw me, she turned around and began walking away. What's the deal, Haruko? Hey, wait! I ran after Haruko and grabbed her, wrapping a hand around one of her long, slender arms. Let me go. Sorry, but I can't right now. I need to talk to you, Haruko. I have nothing to say to you. Erica looked away, refusing to meet my eye. She was acting so strange, and I had no idea why. Are you feeling better? I heard you were sick yesterday. Anyway, I want to talk about a few nights ago when you were attacked in the biolab. You remember that person with the power saw, right? Where'd they come from? What happened that night? Can you let go of me now? You're going to leave a mark. Oh, sorry. I realized I'd been holding on to her really hard and let go. But I couldn't let her leave just yet. I shifted around and blocked her path to the door. I've already told you I have nothing to say to you. Stop wasting my time and move aside.
Huh?
Why are you acting like this? Is there some reason you can't tell me? Please, just leave me alone. Erica, what are you... Before I could say anything else, Erica shoved me aside, knocking me off balance.
Yeah.
Can we use like a go-between, maybe? I found my butt with a painful thud. Erica really didn't want to talk to me. I got to my feet to go after her, but she was already gone. Erica, why? I had no idea what was going on with her. Why wouldn't she tell me what happened? Was she avoiding me all of a sudden? Why was she avoiding me? I didn't know, but one thing was clear. Erica was hiding something. I can't just give up. I need to find out the truth. I wouldn't get anything out of Erica the way she was now, but there was plenty of other stuff I could investigate. I decided to clear my mind by looking around somewhere else. How to go to the biolab? I know that's not like a free time thing necessarily, but it seems relevant. It's on the second floor. We could also upgrade some attacks while we're at it. Hop into the training zone. Oh, hey, Carrara. Takumi, assist me with my training. Not right now. And yeah, upgrading my own moves would be useful. I don't have the machine parts for it, though. We got 5,000 right now. We use Crazy Shot a fair bit. What else is there? I mean, Kako, more Healthfire maybe. We don't use Hellfire that much. Like, you want to get moves that you use a lot. What about Bolstering? More voltage gain? I mean, I haven't used Bolstering Bolt a ton, but it is actually, I think, pretty useful. Like, attack plus and move plus. Getting some extra voltage out of it could be useful. What? Early Strike. Yo, give Early Strike to Nozomi. Because I'm curious. Like, with a ranged weapon, I want to know what area of effect that actually has. We've, like, not upgraded Kiyoshika at all. Sheesh, that's terrible. Like, she's actually one of our best units. What's this? Ooh, okay. Those enemies in range pushes targets back one space. That's interesting. I'm just getting another attack pattern is generally a good thing. And yeah, more Jumanji Slash, we use that a ton. So more voltage from that. Makes a whole heck of a lot of sense. We don't use this as much, but still. We actually have been using Fatal Conjugation a lot, so upgrading that makes sense. That's about all the upgrades we're going to be able to do. Okay, to the biolab. I guess we're gonna get another defense potion. there a reason you have a video format for underline and Danganronpa through when you already have done them on stream? I mean... yeah, it's just, I think, a more effective, editing the streams into actual videos to post to YouTube instead of just having them be live streams, I find makes them more, accessible over time. YouTube tends to not recommend live streams very much after the immediate live stream, so. Not to mention it's also kind of just a nicer form factor for some people. Yeah, being able to just pop on a 30-minute episode instead of being like, oh, I'll watch randomly like 45 minutes in the middle of this stream that's 5 hours long, you know, so. Why did I come into the library? Because what I really want to do actually is... it's morning. You know what we actually do need to do? We need to go out and do an expedition. We're running low on materials. Okay. So what are we even... I guess we really want machines and plants. Textiles and machines. What's the difference between my gaming channel and my Let's Play channel? Well, my Let's Play channel, I do stuff like this. My gaming channel is like, a lot of highly edited sort of stuff. A lot of challenge videos, some, what are they called? Video essays over there. We need plant. We don't really need minerals. Does anyone have just the VPN plants? We could maybe. Okay. Hiriko's not interested. And plants in general seem to be. Okay, well, alright. We bring Nozomi. Like, Nozomi's a must bring. Almost in any case. I guess we can do Takamaru for BP and plants. And then... don't really need minerals, textiles and machines. Plants and textiles. Let's bring Kako, because I do actually want to test out some stuff, so, with her.
Roll out!
Alright. So, are we focusing plants or machines? We have more people that help with machines. Out of the 3 games, which is your favorite Danganronpa? I don't know, I'd go back and forth between 2 and 3, I'd say. Give me the desert, that's where the machine parts are. You find a toy store in some ruins. There are still some products on the shelves. You might be able to dismantle them for parts. Let's go for the car radio. Really? As you were trying to disassemble the remote-controlled car, the tires suddenly started spinning like wild, your hand got caught and was injured? What the heck? I should have brought Tsubasa. Okay, she would have been able to handle that. Let's go into combat. We can use the combat to heal. Because I'd say Danganronpa 3 probably has higher highs, but I think Danganronpa 2 is more consistent, would be my analysis of the two games. Danganronpa 1 is decent too, but I don't think it's as good as its successors.
I'm all set.
I mean, some hellfire could be pretty fun. Like, that's just a fun way to start the battle. Is it actually effective, though?
I'll do my best.
Like, yeah, you can just destroy someone with that. Sure.
Ready? Aim. See if I'm ready.
Okay,
My turn.
and double impact step to take care of you makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. Ready when you are.
And actually, no, you don't do double impact
Let's
steps. Now you
freaking go.
put them up.
Ha! Oh yeah.
Lovely.
Whenever you're ready.
Here, bolster. No, don't bolster. Rescue.
I'll patch you up.
Thanks.
Locked and
You're
loaded.
still good. So if we could, I would love to get like a round and paralyze. I guess we could still paralyze both of you. Technically.
Stay back.
I've got this.
Little air blade. I don't think I can't actually get the right angle on that. Okay.
Hauling ass.
And that's fine. Okay.
Here
Well,
we
this is a
go.
clear. Here's what actually we need to do.
I'm prepped and ready.
We come over here. We'll bolster. Like so.
I've got you.
Saved my ass.
Can you save V3 because if you save 3, they can talk about the anime.
Good to go.
Oh, that's fair.
That's it. Got it. Ready when you are. Take that. All right.
Okay.
I'll do my best.
At this point,
Locked and loaded.
here, actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I want to see what your early strike does.
I feel so
we'll just
powerful.
leave it at this.
I'm all
And like, I don't know, like move over here, I guess? I don't know. Where do we think you're likely to actually, like here actually, I think it makes a lot of sense. And let's just see what this does.
Try and dodge this.
Okay. And that was 4 damn. Oh my goodness, that's actually really good. Gives her effectively a free attack.
I'll do my best. I'm all set.
So it seems to me, so that was either based on energy sniper, in which case it's going to be these squares that are potential targets. Presumably, I guess she would hit whoever's closest. I'd say we end turn again, because I want to see if for sure, is it energy sniper based or is it
They caught me off
based
guard.
off the rain? Okay, it's energy sniper, so it has to be a straight line. Good to know. Alright,
I'm okay.
I think you do that.
All good.
Thanks. Here we go. Yeah.
I wish the Danganronpa 3 anime wasn't canon to the games. I'm not sure I'd go that far.
Try and dodge this.
I-
So tired.
I think it has a lot of disappointing plot
This
points,
looks
though.
useful.
Alright, I think it would have been nice if they could have come up with something more interesting than just, like, mind control for most of what happens in it. Or brainwashing, technically. And we'll dismantle the computer.
This looks useful.
Okay, we do want to see if we can pick up some plants while we're here. You've activated a time bomb. Do something or it'll explode. Run. You decide simply to run far away from the bomb as quick as possible. Kaboom, you manage to escape before getting caught in the explosion.
This looks useful.
Okay, that actually turned out pretty alright. You find lots of abandoned home appliances. We will dismantle another computer.
This looks useful.
We don't really have need of doing another battle at the moment. You see a small drone stuck up in a tree. You might be able to scrap it for parts. I just throw a stone. A barely working motor.
Might as well take it.
You've activated a time bomb. Run.
Might as well take it.
Okay, let's take a look at the map. Are there any items that we want to... Alright, we want to try working up to the top left and grab these two if we can. It's also this one. So like, we could maybe even grab... Hold up. Wait. So where are we? We're here. So if we go north from at this junction here, that leads to just that one. It's not actually connected to anything else. Whereas if we go this way... Alright, we can grab this one and then double back and grab the other one. That makes a lot of sense to me. Give me the 2. You find the remains of a giant robot. Not the power reactor. That could go horribly wrong. We'll just check the cockpit. You got in the cockpit and started pressing buttons. It moved. The giant robot stood up and took a few steps in a random direction. Okay, I guess we're going to go get this one first then. That's fine. Okay, I guess we're not. You find an unexploded bomb under some rubble. Get away. Don't even worry. A runaway dump truck suddenly hurtles towards you. What the heck? Under what take the impact head on? That seems stupid. Maybe it's stupid enough to work. Yeah, obviously you had no chance against the dump truck. It knocked you cleanly off your feet. I shouldn't be surprised by that outcome. It's fine. We'll just, like, do a combat at some point and be fine. You find the ruins of an old home appliance store. Some of these might still work. Let's turn it on the TV. Alright, you turned it on, but all you could see was static. It was useless as a TV, but it would make for a good crafting material. It was LED. Nice. We don't really need minerals right now. I think we'd rather get into battle and get some healing. Okay.
I'll do my best.
And you can
all
just
set.
take this guy out.
How's this? I'm feeling weaker.
Not there yet.
You'll be fine, Takumi. Don't worry about it.
That all you got? Yeah! Got it!
Was my cape like more frayed than normal?
I'm good to go. I'll help.
Thanks.
You saved my ass.
Or maybe it's always like that, and I've just never
Let's
noticed.
freaking go. Let's give it to him.
I guess we'll just take out some of those small guys.
I've got this.
Okay. Alright, so obviously we can just, like, take
Locked
you
and
out.
loaded. All good.
Thanks.
I'm good to go. I've got you.
Thanks.
Saved my ass.
Let's do this. Here.
Okay. Yeah, Nozomi is kind of broken on the expeditions because, like, she just gives you such good, like, sustainability.
Might as well take it.
Okay. Lovely. What is this?
Looks like a rare one.
Inexpensive diamond. Interesting. This looks like an old mineral store. There are lots of rocks on the shelves. It's like a glowing blue one. When you lifted the glowing blue rock, its blue light grew brighter and it suddenly exploded. 3 HP. Down. That's unfortunate. You find the ruins of a clock store. It's still stocked with clocks of all sizes. Some of these might have useful parts. I'll take a small clock.
This looks useful.
Nice little healing opportunity.
Full throttle.
Leave it to me.
This. What about Hellfire? And that's not a bad Hellfire.
I won't give in.
Bolster the team.
I'll patch you up.
Thanks.
Thank you. I'm all set. Try and dodge this. I can't move.
Ready when you
no.
are.
Attack me. Get up here, finish the job, please.
Here. All right, let's go.
We can use
Ready
an
when you
attack
are.
potion.
This should do
You
it.
saved my life.
Say when. Yeah. Got it.
Now I say we
I can still fight. I'm okay.
cannot. Hold on. Paralyze. Heals allies. You're still gonna be underpowered. Well, hold up.
I'll never surrender.
Heals for. Well, let's take a look.
I'll help. Thank
Saved
you.
my ass.
I'll
Alright,
do
Kako.
my best.
Spirit Rain. There we go.
How's this? I'm ready.
I don't suppose. Yeah. Okay.
Let's do this.
And you can deal 4 damage. Let's
Whenever you're
just,
ready.
I'd say, paralyze you.
Gotcha. You
Thanks.
saved my life.
Man, they're really getting up on top of me. I'm like stuck here. I can't do anything.
I'll do my best.
That's pretty good Hellfire.
Try and dodge this. You'll have to take it from here. I'll patch you up. Thank you. I've got this. I'll help. You saved my life.
Very good. Now Takamaru, do something.
Rev it up. Yeah.
Yes.
I think I'd rather have the silver token over the scrap part. Well, I mean, 200 isn't really that much. I'll take it over a barely working motor, though. You see a small drone flying around. It changes direction. It's coming right at you. Grab it. Zombie took 5 damage. But we got a functioning motor.
We did it.
Okay. That's better than scrap parts. You find the ruins of an invader base. There are still lots of invaders around. There might be something good here, though. Let's creep. You managed to sneak into the base without the enemy noticing, and you succeeded in stealing rare electronic equipment from its innermost room. A supercomputer CPU.
This looks useful.
That's nice. That's much better than scrap parts.
This might be something good.
Ooh, and the Oopa parts. That's really good. That's better than scrap parts, for sure. Okay, we're almost to where we want to be. Everyone looks exhausted. Nozomi suggests taking a break. She's also prepped some rations to perk everyone up. Rest and take the food. 5 HP for everyone. Lovely. Good job, Nozomi. Ooh, we can get some plants. We did want some plant matter. You find a tree with strange black fruits growing on it. You've never seen fruits like this before. We'll just pick some. We aren't going to eat them. The moment you touched the black fruit, you felt a burning pain in your palm. What kind of fruit was that? Alright, and whatever this is going to be ours.
This might be something good.
A 5 yen coin. Seems hardly exciting, but you see an unidentified flying object. Hako says it's called a black triangle. She might be able to communicate with it. Offer a sacrifice. Chant a spell. Ventra, space people, you called out to the UFO. It responded to your summons by launching its tractor beam and sending a supply box. Oh, wow. The aliens are helping us.
Useful.
I mean, that's going to be better than a functioning motor. You find the ruins of an invader base. There's a security camera at the entrance. Ooh, Kako, destroy it. Another supercomputer. Lovely.
Might as well take it.
Better than just a circuit board, for sure. You found a toy store in some ruins. We'll dismantle the miniature robots. Functioning motor. That's
Might as
okay.
well take it.
I think we'll leave. That's enough. For now.
We best head back.
We didn't get any plants, but we got a lot of machine parts. I'd say that was a total win. Huge success.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Huh?
I didn't get to talk to Hiroko today either. There's still so much I don't know about that girl. Never really got to know her the first time around. Hopefully this time she'll open up to me and we'll all make it through this alive. No, not just hopefully. I'll definitely make that happen.